Imagine a weapon so terrifying that the guys who invented mustard gas officially begged to have it banned for being too cruel for war. From the gold-engraved masterpieces of British royalty to the fire-breathing bullet hoses of the Russian Spetsnaz, every nation has a different way of saying, "Stay back." Today, we're crossing borders and breaking locks to find the single best shotgun from 20 different countries. Let's see which country holds the most power. Remington 870 from USA. Introduced in 1950, it features twin-action bars to prevent binding. We start in America with the old faithful of the shotgun world, the Remington 870. With over 11 million units produced, this isn't just a gun, it's a national landmark. It was designed to be the ultimate reliable pump action, utilizing twin-action bars so the pump never twists or jams under pressure. It's been the standard-issue squad car shotgun for nearly 70 years. Whether it's clearing a room or hunting a Thanksgiving dinner, the 870 is the blue-collar king. It's not fancy, and it doesn't have mood lighting, but it has probably survived more mud and abuse than your favorite pickup truck. Benelli M4 Super 90 from Italy. Uses the ARGO, auto-regulating gas-operated system. Italy is famous for two things: fast cars and faster shotguns. The Benelli M4 is the Ferrari of the tactical world. It was designed specifically for the U.S. Marine Corps, featuring the revolutionary ARGO system. This uses two stainless steel pistons that are self-cleaning, meaning this gun can eat thousands of rounds of filth and still fire perfectly. It is a semi-auto that refuses to quit. It's sleek, it's expensive, and it cycles so fast it feels like it's cheating. If you see a Marine with one of these, just know that the polite conversation part of the day is officially over. Saiga 12 from Russia. Based on the Kalashnikov, AK, long-stroke gas piston system. Russia's philosophy on engineering is simple: make it big, make it steel, and make it work in a blizzard. The Saiga 12 is essentially an AK-47 that went to the gym and started eating 12-gauge shells for breakfast. It feeds from a box magazine, which makes reloading significantly faster than traditional tube-fed shotguns. It's the ultimate spam weapon, rugged, reliable, and possessing that classic Kalashnikov charm. It doesn't care about elegance. It's the kind of gun that looks like it was built in a tank factory, mainly because it basically was. Holland and Holland Royal, bespoke handmade side-by-side, takes over 800 hours to build. Now we go from the mud of Russia to the high society estates of England. The Holland and Holland Royal isn't just a shotgun, it's an inheritance. Every single one is bespoke, built specifically for the owner's body measurements. It takes a master gunsmith over 800 hours to hand-engrave and assemble one. This is the Rolls-Royce of the double-barrel world. If you own one of these, you probably don't call it a gun, you call it the piece, and you probably own a castle. It's a masterpiece of Victorian-era engineering that still sets the world standard for luxury. Blaser F3 from Germany. Features an ultra-low profile receiver and modular weight system. German engineering is all about precision, and the Blaser F3 is a surgical tool for the competitive clay shooter. It features a horizontal firing pin that strikes faster than almost any other gun on Earth. It also has a modular weight system, allowing the shooter to balance the gun perfectly down to the gram. It is clinical, cold, and incredibly effective. While other shotguns are point and spray, the Blaser is calculate and intersect. It's the kind of gun you buy when you're tired of having hobbies and want to start having trophies. UTS-15 from Turkey. Dual magazine tubes with a 15-round capacity. Turkey has become a global powerhouse in shotgun manufacturing, but the UTS-15 is their most space-age creation. It's a bullpup pump action with two separate magazine tubes on top. You can load one with buckshot and one with slugs and flip a switch to choose your flavor of the day. It's made almost entirely of carbon fiber reinforced polymer, making it look like it was stolen from the set of a sci-fi movie. It's a high-capacity monster designed for tight corners and urban defense. It's weird, it's bold, and it's a total attention-grabber at the range. Browning Auto 5 from Belgium. The world's first successful semi-auto, long-recoil operation. Belgium's entry comes from the legendary FN factory. The Browning Auto 5 was the first semi-automatic shotgun that actually worked. Designed by John Moses Browning, it features a unique humpback receiver and a barrel that actually moves backward every time you fire to cycle the action. It was so ahead of its time that it stayed in production for nearly a century. It's a mechanical marvel that sounds like a typewriter when it cycles. It's the grandfather of every semi-auto you see today. Respect your elders, especially when they hold 5 rounds of 12 gauge. Franchi Spas 12 from France. Dual mode, can switch between pump and semi-auto. Technically an Italian design, but it became the face of French tactical units like the GIGN. The Spas 12 is the ultimate movie star. It's famous for its dual mode capability. You can use semi-auto for rapid fire, or pump action for low-pressure rounds like tear gas. It features that iconic folding metal stock with a hook that looks incredibly cool but is actually designed for one-handed firing from a vehicle. It's heavy, it's complicated, and it looks like it belongs in the hands of a cyborg. If the 1980s were a shotgun, this would be it. Hawk Industries Type 97 from China. A heavy-duty clone of the Remington 870 with a steel receiver. China's Type 97 is the ultimate workhorse of the East. It's a ruggedized version of the American 870, built with thick steel for the People's Liberation Army. While Western companies are moving toward plastic and aluminum, the Chinese stuck with heavy steel because it simply doesn't break. It's become a massive export success because it's basically an unbreakable version of a classic design. It's the Nokia 3310 of shotguns. You could probably use it as a hammer to build a house and then go hunting with it after war. Magtech 586P from Brazil. Used extensively by South American police, known for slam fire capability. Brazil's Magtech 586P is a gritty, no-nonsense pump action that was built for the rough streets of Sao Paulo. It's a simple, reliable design that has been the backbone of Brazilian security forces for decades. One of its historical quirks is the slam fire ability. If you hold the trigger down and pump the slide, it fires as fast as you can move your arm. It's a frantic, high-speed way to put a lot of lead downrange very quickly. It's not a gun for the faint of heart. It's a gun for when things have gone very, very wrong. MAG-7 from South Africa. Uses a proprietary short shell. Magazine is inside the pistol grip. South Africa needed a shotgun for clearing tight apartment blocks and armored cars, so they invented the MAG-7. It's one of the weirdest guns on this list because the magazine is actually inside the pistol grip, just like an Uzi. Because 12-gauge shells are too long to fit in a hand grip, they invented a special, shortened 12-gauge shell just for this gun. It's tiny, it's blocky, and it looks like a giant handgun. It's a specialized tool for a very specific job, winning a fight in a hallway that's 3 feet wide. Miroku 38mm Quachas from Japan. Known for incredible bore alignment and hand-finished wood. Japan might have strict gun laws, but they produce some of the finest sporting shotguns on the planet. The Miroku 38mm Quachas is a masterclass in balance and fit. Miroku actually manufactures many of the high-end Brownings you see today, and their MK series is legendary among trap and skeet shooters. It's a gun that feels like an extension of your arm. The wood is hand-finished, the metal-to-metal fit is perfect, and the reliability is legendary. It's proof that Japan's samurai spirit of perfection moved from swords to shotguns. IWI Tavor TS12 from occupied Palestine. Features 3 rotating magazine tubes for a 15+1 capacity. Occupied Palestine is the king of bullpup technology, and the Tavor TS12 is their masterpiece of high-capacity chaos. It features 3 separate magazine tubes that you rotate manually to keep the fire coming. You can have 15 rounds of 12-gauge ready to go in a package that is shorter than a standard hunting rifle. It's gas-operated and cycles incredibly fast. It looks like it was designed for a colony on Mars, but it's a very real, very effective urban defense weapon. It's the thinking man's street sweeper. Dominion Arms Grizzly from Canada. A specialized, shorty, 870 with an 8.5-inch barrel. Canada is famous for its vast wilderness, and the Dominion Arms Grizzly was built for the people who live there. It's an ultra-short pump-action designed to be carried in a backpack for bare defense. While most countries have strict laws against short barrels, the Grizzly is a Canadian favorite because of its compact size and immense stopping power. It's a pocket cannon. If a 1,000-pound grizzly bear is charging at you, you don't want a long hunting rifle. You want this tiny, loud, fire-breathing tube of .45 caliber buckshot. CZ612 from Czech Republic. Chrome-lined bores and dual-action bars. The Czech Republic has a massive reputation for firearms, and the CZ612 is their reliability king. It's a pump action that feels much more expensive than it actually is. It features a chrome-lined bore to prevent corrosion and dual-action bars for a smooth, fast cycle. It's become a favorite in the US and Europe for 3-gun competitions because it just refuses to jam. It's the smart choice, the gun you buy when you want maximum performance without paying for a fancy brand name. It's honest, tough, and Czech-engineered. Austria, Steyr from Austria. In over and under. Rifle/shotgun combo, combination gun. Austria loves the combination gun. The Steyr features 1 shotgun barrel and 1 rifle barrel. Why? Because in the Alps, you might see a bird or a deer on the same hike. It's an incredibly sophisticated piece of engineering with a hand-cocking system that allows you to keep the gun totally safe until the very second you're ready to fire. It is silent, precise, and very Austrian. It's a gun for the serious mountain hunter who only wants to carry 1 weapon but wants to be ready for absolutely everything. IA No. 2 from Spain. Traditional sidelock action, a favorite of European royalty. Spain is the hidden gem of high-end shotguns. The IA No. 2 is a traditional side-lock double-barrel that rivals the British for quality but at a fraction of the price. It's a classic gentleman's gun, slim, elegant, and perfectly balanced. The Spanish town of Eibar has been making guns since the 15th century, and that history shows in the hand-engraved scrollwork and the premium walnut. If you want to feel like a Spanish duke while walking through a field, this is the gun you want over your shoulder. USAS-12 from South Korea. Full auto-capable, 20-round drum magazine. South Korea's USAS-12 is what happens when you decide that too much is just a starting point. It's a massive, gas-operated shotgun that can fire in full auto. It was designed to be a room-clearing machine for special units. It feeds from 20-round drums and looks like a giant M16 on steroids. It's famous in video games for being overpowered, and in real life, it's just as terrifying. It's a high-volume lead delivery system that proves South Korea knows exactly how to build a big stick for a fight. Armscore M30 from Philippines. No frills. Design used by security forces throughout Asia. The Philippines has a massive firearms industry, and the Armscore M30 is the blue-collar hero of Southeast Asia. It's a simple, rugged pump action that you will see in the hands of almost every security guard in Manila. It's built to work in high humidity and salty air with zero complaints. It's not flashy, it doesn't have a laser, and it won't win a beauty contest, but it is incredibly reliable and very affordable. It's a tool for people whose lives depend on their gear working every single time. Valmet 412 from Finland. Modular system, barrels can be swapped for shotgun, rifle, or combo. We end our tour in the frozen north. Finland's Valmet 412 is the Swiss Army knife of guns. It's a modular system. The receiver is so strong that you can swap out the barrels for a double shotgun, a double rifle, or a combo. It was built to survive the sub-zero temperatures of the Finnish winter, meaning the tolerances are perfect and the steel is world-class. It's a rugged, multi-purpose tool that reflects the Finnish Sisu spirit. It's one gun that can do everything, from hunting moose to defending the homestead. 20 countries, 20 philosophies, and one shared goal: total dominance at close range.